acorns planted this morning. It's now a little bit into the afternoon, and I am off to the vineyard to cut down row F so that it can be planted this year. Hi, cat. Then I'm going to go back here into the west pasture and hack the stuff over here where the horses are. I'll spray here once the horses are in a different pasture. Not that it's going to hurt them, but just as easy for me to whack as it is to spray. I'm over in the west pasture getting ready to knock down these May apples and all these little sucker tree bushes that are starting. One of the other videos I was talking about, most of the snakes around here are brown snakes. And here's one right here. Usually these little guys are really aggressive. They'll hiss and snap at you. This guy's not too bad. A little guy. All right. Better get out of here. I wasn't running across almost any horse poop over that way. And I was wondering where the hell they were pooping, because they always poop in an area where they don't like the grass. And it's all over right here. So, I don't know, maybe I'll run across some more up that way, but almost all of it's right over here. I don't know why all this grass for the most part is the same. But they seem to like the stuff up towards the road better. And that might be because it's flatter up there. Anyways, I gotta finish off this tank of gas on the brush whacker. And then I think I will do a tank full over in the next pasture over here. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's already pushing 3. The rest of this tank and another tank is about all the time I have before I gotta go get my daughter. I actually completed the west pasture, trimming it with 1 tank of gas, which is a real good sign. So I'm going to take these. This is annual rye or Italian rye, and this is orchard grass. That's what belongs in this pasture. I'm going to mix it up, and I am going to spread the seed for about an hour, or until it's gone. I don't think it'll be gone though. I'm gonna rake it in and step it in. Yeah, that's all I need. I think I have 5 pounds here, maybe. The woman at the egg store didn't write it on the bag like they usually do. So I'm going to get down into the pasture and toss and rake. Just thought I'd let you see the look. Solid grass. And I have it in my hair and stuff too, so I won't show you that. Yeah, I started to go plant seed, but then I decided to get the weeding done instead. In these ditch gardens, I just walk right in the garden in the spring. Doesn't matter if you step on the little sprouts or not, they'll be fine. Just stuff that I know is a weed, I will yank out. This is coneflower. That's coneflower. That is. A lot of the nicer annual or perennials haven't come up yet, but the weeds sure have. So, I mean, it's not going to get rid of them, but it gives the other ones a chance. And sometimes the grass looks just fine in a garden like this. So I kill, bigger patches of grass I'll go in and kill with glyphosate early. And then the rest of the year I just leave it. This is milkweed right here. And I'm kind of on the fence about it. And it smells terrific. And the monarchs need it, but it tends to take over. I mean, I don't want all milkweed out here. It's not the best looking plant in the world. That's milkweed's problem. So, yeah, see, that's a milkweed right there. Well, we'll see. This is a giant washout from that earlier rain. Put a ton of gravel into. I mean, it is a ditch. There really isn't a whole lot of weeds in here. A lot of this is flowers. And a lot of the weeds are flowers as well. Yeah, there's zillions of wildflowers from the annual seed I seeded before. But mixed in is a good amount. These are weeds right here. So I'm going to give the annuals a little bit of a head start. Even if I only take the leaves off of the weeds, it gives the annuals a better chance. A lot of these annuals get huge, so once they get started, the weeds don't have a chance. Well, this afternoon I got this whole pasture brush cut. It only took 1 tank of gas, and it seemed to have taken forever. I guess because it goes fairly slow when the weeds are spaced more like that. But, I mean, it's not perfect. You can see there's a mayapple right there, but just staying ahead of the game. Yeah, there was mayapple, little forests of mayapple right up here, and right up there, and scattered throughout over there. And those are all down, along with the other weeds. The old forest plants. And we have tons of fine grass coming up everywhere, which will have a good chance to grow now. The ground has got a good amount of water down into the clay, and the horses will be out of here tomorrow. We're gonna rig it up so they can get into the next pasture tomorrow, and then this one will sit for at least 2 weeks, possibly 3, and recuperate. You can see like a little forest of fine grass growing everywhere. Really like the sawdust. So this pasture is looking really good. And once the horses are out of here tomorrow, then I'll come through here in a couple days, let this stuff, whatever's going to regrow, start regrowing. And then I'll come and spray it. And then, like I said, a week or 2 after that, by the time the horses come back, this will be some pretty lush pasture land. Well, that's about it, unless the horses come wanting something. But I gotta go get ready and go pick up my daughter. Yeah, I was gonna seed, but I ended up weeding instead in the gardens. But this whole area right here needs to have seed right then. And some of the areas over there as well. So that's a fairly big job, but I'll start on that tomorrow. Okay, we'll talk to you then.